July 1st, Mercury, 2026, Wednesday morning. We are currently doing reading from the funeral, chanting, Paritas, and we left off on the Kāmāvacarakusala, so the good thoughts or the good wholesome dharmas of thoughts. And this is the third day from reading from this, but today is the end of this section. We left off on the emptiness sections of Santatavaro. Now, I will leave a brief description, or I'll leave the website in the description, and this is from sutracentral.net. We're in Kāmāvacarakusala from the Dhamma Sankarihi. The emptiness sections, Sanatavaro. Now at the time there are states distinguishable, constitutes of thought. Fears of thought, the groups, aggregates or skandhas, elements, nutriments, faculties, meditative absorption, jhana, the path, power, causes, contact, feeling, perception, volition, thought, the skandhas of feeling, the skandhas of perception, the skandhas of synergies, the skandhas of consciousness. Skandha are groups or aggregates. The spheres of mind, the faculty of mind, the element of purely mental consciousness, the sphere of mental states, the element of mental states. These are, or whatever other incorporeal causality induced states are on the occasion that these states that are good. Now, what on that occasion are states? The group of feelings, perception, synergies, and consciousness. What are on the occasion are the groups? The answer to this is respecting the spheres and the elements. And so putting a list of constitutes into classifications or categories as species. The answers are identical with those given to similar questions in the previous summary of the sphere, the elements, and the other classification for each of them. Feeling, perceptions, consciousness, and so forth. This is the first main type of good thoughts. We're going to read all 8 today, and it finishes from the previous 3 days. The second type of thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen by instigation, a thought which is accompanied by gladness, associated with knowledge, and having as its object a sight, a sound, a smell, a taste, a touch, a mental state, or whatnot, then there is contact, there is feeling, etc. Here follows a list of the state dealt with for the first thought, and it goes through the same list as we just read previously. These are with other incorporeal causality induced states. They're on that occasion, these states that are good. The third type of thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen, accompanied by gladness, pamot, and then piti, then it moves to sukha. But pamot is first, and then piti, and then sukha. Disconnected with knowledge, nana dasanan, or the vision of knowledge, disconnected with knowledge, and having as object the sight, having as object, this object is the sense awareness. So the awareness of sight, the object of awareness of sound, the object of awareness is smell, the object of awareness is taste, the the object of awareness as touch, and including the mental state or whatnot, there is contact. There is feeling. So basa, there's feeling. Vedana, there is perception. Sanya, there is volition. Cetana, there is thought. There's application, sustained application. Zest, or other words, joy. There's ease and self-collectedness. The faculty of faith, sattva, energy, vidya, mindfulness, sati, concentration, samadhi, the mind, sati, or the citta, happiness, sukha, and life. Right intention, right endeavor, right mindfulness, and right concentration. The power of faith, the power of energy, the power of mindfulness, the power of concentration, the power of conscientiousness, and the fear of blame, otapa. The fear of blame, otapa. Disinterestedness, absence of hate, absence of covetousness, absence of malice, conscientiousness, and the fear of blame. Serenity, buoyancy, plasticity, wildness, fitness, rectitude, both of the mental factors and the mind. Mindfulness, quiet, grasp, and balance. These or whatever other incorporeal causally induced states that they're on that occasion, there are states that are good. Now, on the occasion, the groups, there are 4 groups or 4 aggregates, 2 spheres, 2 elements, 2 or 3 nutriments, 7 faculties, indriya. Jhanas, fivefold jhanas, or concentration, absorption. The path is also 4-fold. There are 6 powers, and the causes are 2. What are the occasion of these groups of synergies? The content of the sankhara and skandha. So the formation of and the groups of formation is the same as the first type of thought with the following omissions. The faculty of insight, right views, the power of insight, the absence of dullness, intelligence, and also intuition. These are omitted as incompatible with the quality of disconnected with knowledge. These or whatever other incorporeal, etc. This is the 3rd type of thought. The 4th type of thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen by instigation, a thought which is accompanied by gladness, disconnected with knowledge, and having its object of awareness as sight, its object of awareness as sound, its object of awareness as smell, its object of awareness as taste, its object of awareness as touch, the mental state or whatnot, then this is contact, etc. These or whatever other incorporeal causality induced states that there are on the occasion, these are the states that are good. Here ends the 4th kind of good thought. The 5th type of good thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen, accompanied by indifference, associated with knowledge, having its object of awareness as sight, its object of awareness as sound, Is object of awareness as smell? Is object of awareness as taste? Is object of awareness as touch, the mental state, or whatnot? Then there is contact. Continue with this, but for joy and gladness, substitute with indifference to upeka. Upeka is equanimity. And then for the faculty of gladness, substitute for the faculty of indifference. On what occasion is contact? On what the occasion for feeling? Vedana. The mental conditions, neither pleasant nor unpleasant, which on that occasion is born of contact, basa, with the appropriate element of purely mental consciousness, the sensation born of contact with thought, which is neither easeful nor painful, the feeling, vedana, born of contact, basa, with thought, which is neither easeful nor painful. This is the feeling, vedana, of that therein. On what occasion is indifference? The answer, as in the preceding reply, omitted the phrase born of contact with the appropriate element of purely mental consciousness. So the answer is the same into the previous. Now, the summary is on that occasion, there are 4 groups, 2 spheres, 2 elements, 3 nutriments, 8 kinds of faculties, 4-fold jhana, 5-fold path, 7 powers. And the causes are 3. Then we have contact. Then we have the sphere of mental states in a single factor, and then the element of mental state in a single factor. These or whatever other incorporeal causality induced states that are on that occasion, these states that are good. What on the occasion are the groups of synergies? The continued summary of emptiness section of the first type of thought. But the answer that is the same answer with emitting joy. The sixth type of good thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen, accompanied by indifference, upeka, associated with knowledge by instigation, and having its object of awareness by sight, object of awareness by sound, object of awareness by smell, object of awareness by taste, object of awareness by touch, object of awareness by mental state or whatnot, then there is contact. The seventh type of thought, which are good, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen, accompanied by indifference, disconnected with knowledge, and having its object of awareness as sight, its object of awareness as sound, its object of awareness as smell, its object of awareness as taste, its object of awareness as touch, its object of awareness as mental state or whatnot, then there is contact. Continue to the third type of thought, substituting indifference for joy, zest, and ease, and the faculty of disinterestedness for that, gladness, and the 4-fold or 5-fold of meditative concentration, jhana. Now, on the occasion of the groups, there are 4. And the same group as what we just previously read. What on the occasion are the groups of synergies? The context of this skanda is the same as the third type of thought. this is why it's important for me to put this in the description so you could go back and see it for yourself, solely because each thing is overstated, but in a way that they list all the classifications of what is the determining factor of sense awareness after it comes into contact with the sense universe. Also, it breaks down and eliminates one after the other in sequence. And for it to be explained, it's very difficult without giving examples. But as I put the website in the description, for those who are willing to investigate and do due diligence, could verify for themselves according to each person's capacity of understanding. So that finally, the 8 type of thought, which are the states that are good. When a good thought concerning the sensuous universe has arisen, accompanied by indifference, disconnected with knowledge, by instigation and having its object of awareness as sight, its object of awareness by sound, its object of awareness by smell, its object of awareness by taste, its object of awareness by touch, its object of awareness by mental state, or whatnot, then there is contact. So it continues and gives the same answer for the previous type of thought. And here ends the 8 type of thought. This is the first chapter that we previously took 3 days to go over. And this is the first chapter on the 8 main types of thought concerning the sensuous universe. Kāmāvacarakusala, wholesome states of the universe. But this Adidhamma, it breaks down it profoundly because it's the Buddhist manual for psychological ethics, and it's from a translation from the Dhamma Sankani.